Beautifuls and beloveds, we are going to talk in part today about the 7 pillars of society. Do you guys know what that is? Have you ever heard that reference before? I know you have. We talk about it often. But the 7 pillars of society are things like, okay, one pillar would be the media. The next one is education. I better watch what I'm doing. My fingers here. Another one is the medical community, but you see, there's 7 different pillars of the society, which is supposed to be the foundation in which holds up our society and in which it functions and sprouts from. The government's also another one. So we were discussing this. If any one of those pillars gets contaminated with people with ulterior motives, evil in their heart, it contaminates all 7 of them. They get infiltrated. I think that's what we're seeing a lot here. There are, we think it's like a corporate, you know what that term means, right? Corporate collective, who have definitely an agenda. You know? The theses out there about all of this stuff range from, you know, there's conspiracy theorists, but look at that term, conspiracy theory, just for a second. Everything would be considered one, because most evil that's done in the world is a conspiracy. It's just a term, it's a legal term, to conspire, to have more than one person work against one or a group to do harm in some way. A theory, well, that's a great term. It's very scientific, it's very analytical. It is the basis of arbitration in which you try to figure out, well, this situation happened, but what really happened to bring it about? You have to start with the thesis. You have to use your imagination too. You know, the law is based in hardcore facts and terms. No other way to break it down. You have to have a way to bring about justice. But the terminology, when you're saying things like to conspire, to work against something or somebody, to bring about an ulterior motive that causes harm or evil to more than one person, or one person even, the thing about that is it has a basis in reality, or it has to. There's so many people out there that have, unfortunately, used the conspiracy theory term to make these people seem wacky. But let's look at it. Let's look at all these travesties that have happened in history. Do you know that there were many theories before the fact was actually found out? And some people are still delving into. There's a lot of things in our recent history that happened in 2001 that there are many people still asking questions. They're like, this door in this book was shut too soon. Yeah, well, I agree. And we found some interesting things out just by, you know what, I wonder what would happen if we did our own experiments and see what would happen. And we just pretty much toppled so many things that were written. No joke, I'm not going to say what it was, but it was a commission report. And we have that book. It's about this bit. We know that one, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
All in the red, white, and blue saying, no, this is the narrative. And we're like, there were things that were never even mentioned that have to be, and, you know, the cleanup and everything. I'm sure people kind of figure I don't really want to say what it is right now. But, you know, so many things have sparked the imagination. Not fantasy. The imagination doesn't necessarily mean that you have to fantasize about unicorns and, you know, singing mermaids. Okay? It's imagination is there to help you problem solve. And I think that so many things are being kept secret because if we found out the truth, all of these pillars would be wiped out. Because a lot of people in those pillars are not good people that we've found out. So, you know, take it for what it is. And a lot of people think of me as some kind of emotional, I don't know, person. I'm like, well, no, I'm just human, and you punch me, cut me, it's gonna hurt most likely, and you're probably gonna get punched in your face. Unless he restrains me. Oh my God, so many times he's restrained me. I have such, don't physically hurt me. You throw the first punch or the first this or the first that, I'm coming at you. I have no problem. People know this. The police know it too.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I start trouble. I know how to defend myself. Thank you to my father and another man who came after him who, we trained together.
Yeah.
But guys, I just like you, we have many facets to ourselves. And what you see is pretty much what you get with me.
Mm-hmm.
Not always. I have a lot of things I don't share on purpose, but it's just very interesting. And part of me has an analytical side to deduce what is going on, to figure it out. I should have been an attorney. I'm studying it, but I don't know if I actually want to take the bar. I don't know. I don't know. It's not what I really want to do. I just want to keep doing my dancing, singing, acting.
Yeah, just do whatever you need to.
I mean, if necessary, I will do it, but I get it, and I'm very excited about learning about all of this and how the law breaks down. And once you know this stuff, you know how to use it, you know how to protect yourself, and it's an amazing thing. It's very exciting. That's something I never could understand with my aunt. She was like, oh no, I love the law, I love studying about it, and now I understand why she was so fascinated by it.
Mm-hmm.
And other people in my family who have attorneys, paralegals, you name it. It's pretty interesting. So anyway, I'm just babbling on about that stuff. But back to the 7 pillars of society. You have to have something that is a standard of arbitration to find out what is going on. And unfortunately, guys, at least we have only found out the fact that every pillar has been overtaken. A Trojan horse theory. If you want to take over a country, you ever play the game Risk, right? Do you want to give this analogy? You're actually really well versed in this. I love this.
Yeah, the basic strategy in the game Risk is that usually you pool all the soldiers in one area, and you usually build a number up so you can take the next territory. So let's say you build up 30 in an area to take over the next territory, you move 29 of them over, leaving one behind. Now, as you do this, you usually have a large forces migrating through enemy's territory, but usually in order to do that, you usually don't have any soldiers in your other territories, which leaves it open, vulnerable for other people to do the same strategy to you.
Yeah, so, don't give away anything else, but yeah. And one of the ways they infiltrate is they use the Trojan horse. Look in your ancient literature and read that story again. And this is all legitimate strategy. Nothing I created, nothing you created. This has been known for, centuries. We have seen this. It has been attempted on our own company too. Call them insiders, spies, from other companies wanting to know your business, which is ridiculous. There are laws that properly protect companies like ours, people like us. It's a crime to infiltrate for that purpose, to spy and to be an insider, and then you give, not me, you, but you, the person would give that information to their mothership in a sense, whoever they're reporting back to. And it's sad to see our world being taken down by this method. You have crazy warlord corporate type things going on. And unfortunately, there's been several attempts on our little company. We do a lot, but our beautiful little company, which we protect tooth and nail, these people found out the hard way, though. All right. Can't say we didn't do our due diligence, and can't say we didn't warn you. We do everything legally, though. Can't say so much for the adversary, but the 7 pillars, another thing that really, really fascinates me that we've been talking about. I think it's okay to share this. If you do not have strong people that are willing to risk everything that they've worked for, people around them, this is never going to stop. There has to be the genuine article. There has to be somebody that says, hey, wait a minute, and be brave enough to stand up and say, this happened to us, this is our evidence, this is what we think is also happening, and that's what we had to do. And it's like, it's worth the risk because we're saving everybody else's heartache. All of it's gotta stop, because where does it stop? I mean, I'm asking a question, will it get to the point where elections are rigged because of this? Will it get to the point where all of us are enslaved, just like they were in the USSR?